many liters in 450 grams of sodium sulfate? You always start with what you know. I have 450 grams sodium sulfate. I set up a bracket. I start with what I know, and I set it up at the bottom. And then I ask myself, is there a rule that has grams in it? There were 3 rules. One was the one that said 1 mole equals 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. The second rule said 1 mole equals so many grams. The third rule said 1 mole equals 22.4 liters. That's the rule that has grams in it, so that's the rule I'm going to use here. So if I have grams down here, I'm going to put moles up here. In the rule, I have a 1 next to the mole, so I'll put a 1 next to the mole. Here I don't have a number next to the grams, so that means I got to figure that out. That means right here, I have to calculate the molar mass for sodium sulfate. I have 2 sodiums, I have 1 sulfur, I have 4 oxygens. The atomic number for oxygen is 16. The atomic number for sulfur is 32.07. And the atomic number for sodium is 22.99. And then you do the math. 22.99 times 2 equals 45.98. This equals 32.07. And then 16 times 4 equals 64. You add up all 3 of those numbers. And the molar mass for the entire compound is 142.05 grams. I go over here, I write 142.05 grams, and therefore I now will go back and look. When I do that bracket, I eliminate my grams of sodium sulfate. That leaves me with moles of sodium sulfate. Did my problem want it to be in moles? No, it wanted it to be in liters. That tells me now I have another step to do. In my other bracket, because I have moles, I will put moles down below. I have a mole at the bottom. Is there a rule that has moles? Yes, they all do. What do I want to go to? Liters. Is there a rule that takes me from moles to liters? Yes, this one. So I will use this rule right here, moles to liters. And then the rule says I have 1 mole. I have 22.4 liters. Moles will divide out, leaving me with liters. That's what I wanted. My bracket is set up right. Now it becomes a calculation on your calculator. 450 times 1 divided by 142.05 times 22.4 divided by 1 equals 70.96 liters sodium sulfate. That is your answer. Stop video.